Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like she cares, but she's holding herself back? Not distant, not uninterested, just restrained. She looks at you a little longer than normal. She remembers small things you said weeks ago, but when the moment comes to be clear about how she feels, she pulls away. And you're left wondering if you imagined all of it. If that sounds familiar, I want you to understand something important. When a woman likes you but is afraid to show it, the conflict isn't about attraction, it's about safety. Psychologically, attraction pulls us forward. Fear pulls us back. When someone has been hurt, rejected, embarrassed, or emotionally overwhelmed before, the brain learns to protect itself. The amygdala, the part responsible for detecting emotional threats, becomes hyper alert. So even if she feels something for you, her nervous system may interpret vulnerability as danger. And that's when the mixed signals begin. The first sign is inconsistency in courage. She'll have moments where she's bold. She teases you. She initiates conversation. She stands a little closer than necessary. Then suddenly, she cools down. Not because she lost interest, but because she felt exposed. Liking someone means risking rejection. And if she's been hurt before, that risk feels bigger than it should. The second sign is nervous energy around you. Not awkward because she's uncomfortable, awkward because she cares. She fixes her hair when you're near. Her voice changes slightly. She overthinks what she just said. When we're around someone we truly like, dopamine spikes, heart rate increases, self-awareness becomes amplified. It's not indifference that makes someone composed. It's safety. If she seems slightly flustered around you, that's not disinterest. That's emotional investment trying to hide. The third sign is indirect interest. Instead of saying, "I like you," she'll ask about your future, your plans, your past relationships, what kind of girl you're into. She's not making conversation. She's gathering emotional data. When someone is afraid to be obvious, they test the waters quietly. They want reassurance before they reveal themselves. The fourth sign is protective distance. You'll notice that when things start getting deeper, when conversations turn personal, when the chemistry feels undeniable, she slows it down. Maybe she says, "Let's not rush." Maybe she jokes to lighten the tension. Maybe she suddenly becomes busy. That pullback isn't a lack of feeling, it's self-preservation. Her brain is asking, what if this goes wrong? And instead of leaning in, she steps back just enough to feel safe again. The fifth sign is that she watches you more than she admits. When you're not looking, she is. When you're talking to someone else, she notices. When you don't text for a while, she feels it. Fearful attraction shows up as silent monitoring. She won't compete loudly. She won't confess dramatically, but she is paying attention. Here's the part most men misunderstand. If she likes you but is afraid, you cannot force clarity out of her. Pressure makes fear stronger. What she needs isn't interrogation, it's emotional steadiness, consistency, calm confidence, signals that you're safe to open up to. When a woman feels emotionally secure, her guard lowers naturally. You don't win her over by pushing harder. You do it by not flinching when she hesitates. Because the truth is, someone who feels nothing doesn't struggle like this. Indifference is simple. Fear is complicated. And if you've been sensing that push and pull, that warmth followed by distance, you're not crazy. You're picking up on the battle happening inside her. Part of her wants to move closer. Part of her is still protecting the version of herself that got hurt before. Your job isn't to rescue her from that fear. It's to decide whether you're willing to give her the space to feel safe. And sometimes, the most attractive thing you can do is stay grounded while she figures out her courage. Because when someone finally chooses to step forward despite fear, that connection is real. And if this made you look at her differently, leave a like.